Voyager 1 is an old spacecraft quietly drifting through the vastness of interstellar space. It was never expected to last this long or travel so far. Powered by technology older than most household appliances, Voyager 1 keeps sending back faint signals from the dark reaches beyond our solar system. Now, 45 years after it first launched, it has returned data that has stunned scientists, discoveries so unusual and puzzling that experts are rethinking what they thought they knew about the border between our solar system and the galaxy beyond. When Voyager 1 lifted off from Cape Canaveral in 1977, its mission was supposed to last just 5 years, focusing on studying the outer planets Jupiter and Saturn, along with their moons. But early on, it was already rewriting science books. Voyager revealed the volcanic activity on Jupiter's moon Io, the icy surface of Europa, and even Jupiter's hidden rings. These surprises showed how much we still didn't understand about the far edges of our solar system. What was meant to be a short mission stretched into decades as Voyager used gravity from planets like Saturn to sling itself out of the sun's pull and into deep space. By 2012, it became the first human-made object to cross into interstellar space, passing through the heliopause, the boundary where the solar wind ends and the galaxy's influence begins. But the farther Voyager traveled, the stranger the findings became. Scientists expected to see a clear change in the magnetic field as Voyager left the sun's domain, but that shift never happened. Instead, the magnetic field stayed almost the same, while the density of plasma, charged particles, in space he'd rose sharply. This unexpected result challenged decades of scientific theory. It showed that the heliopause is not a hard wall, but more like a turbulent, shifting veil. Voyager 2 confirmed this strange behavior when it crossed into interstellar space in 2018, experiencing the same puzzling conditions. Rather than a fixed boundary, the edge of our solar system appears to be a fluctuating zone shaped by invisible forces we don't fully understand. Some scientists now think our solar system is moving through a part of the galaxy shaped by ancient supernova explosions, areas where matter has been ionized and reshaped over time. Voyager is the first spacecraft to actually sense these cosmic ripples firsthand. Recently, Voyager 1, now over 14 billion miles from Earth, began sending back unusual signals. Initially, engineers thought the probe's aging instruments were failing, but deeper analysis revealed something far stranger. Rhythmic oscillations, almost like a heartbeat, coming not from Voyager itself, but from the surrounding space. These plasma waves repeated in structured bursts with a pattern that suggests order, even intelligence. Though no one is claiming alien contact, instead scientists wonder what natural process could create such precise energy pulses out and deep. Voyager 1 was built with technology that now seems incredibly outdated. It has less computing power than a modern digital watch, uses 8-track tape memory like old car stereos from the 1970s, and runs on a small nuclear power source rather than solar panels. Yet it has endured the harsh conditions of space, radiation, cold, and darkness, and continues to send valuable data. Inside the spacecraft is the famous Golden Record, a time capsule with sounds and images from Earth meant as a message to any beings who might someday find it. This record includes bird songs, a mother's kiss, Beethoven's music, greetings in 55 languages, and a map to our planet. Now, that tiny disk is farther from Earth than any human-made object in history, still drifting, still waiting. Voyager 1 is more than just a machine. It has become a symbol, a mirror reflecting back lessons about patience, humility, and wonder. As it sails through a part of space where familiar physics don't seem to apply, Voyager might also be sending us a message, not only about the universe, but about ourselves. Scientists have noticed that the disturbances Voyager records aren't just random noise. They have structure, rhythm, and symmetry. This suggests Voyager may have entered a region of space that is organized, not empty or uniform, possibly shaped by a plasma lattice, an invisible cosmic framework that might help explain how energy, gravity, or information is distributed across the galaxy. This idea is not new. Cosmologists have long speculated that the universe might be threaded with hidden networks of energy, but Voyager could be the first probe to directly encounter and feel one of these structures. The big questions now are what created this lattice. Is it the leftover effect of a long-ago supernova, or part of a continuous galactic mechanism we've never measured before? If confirmed, Voyager 1's discoveries could show us that space itself has an underlying architecture we don't yet understand. Voyager 1 travels without any ability to steer or accelerate, relying entirely on momentum from its launch decades ago. Yet it has passed through many unique cosmic phenomena on its journey. This has led some scientists to wonder, out of all possible paths it could have taken, why did Voyager end up where it did, encountering these rare phenomena? Some think it might be traveling through a lane carved by the solar system's own movement through the galaxy, almost as if guided by a natural cosmic flow. This raises bold ideas about whether gravity, plasma, and magnetism not only shape matter but also guide pathways in space, and whether Voyager itself has become part of a feedback loop where the universe observes itself through our machine. That story of Voyager 1 is surreal. The older it gets, the more amazing its findings become. Its instruments may be decades old and its power supply fading, yet it continues to uncover mysteries that even modern telescopes cannot detect. This challenges how we think about space exploration. Instead of trying to conquer or control the universe, Voyager reminds us of the power of quiet observation, of watching and listening without interference. In its long silence, it teaches patience and humility, inspiring wonder with each new discovery. Voyager 1 is no longer just a probe. It's a symbol of cosmic awareness, showing that humanity's role is not only to look at the stars but to learn from them, even when their messages are strange and barely understood. Voyager 1's tiny plutonium power source will fade in the coming years, and its instruments will gradually go silent. Eventually, it will become a dark, drifting relic, invisible and unreachable from Earth. But before that happens, it continues to send back data that may represent its final great discovery. It detects energy and motion where there should be stillness and patterns where only randomness was expected. Voyager acts not like a forgotten machine, but as a final witness, capturing the subtle breath of a universe just beginning to reveal its true nature. When it goes silent, Voyager won't just leave a scientific legacy, but a philosophical one, the memory of a small machine that crossed the boundary between what we know and what we don't, and, for a time, listened. Voyager started as a machine, but it has become something more. A question carved in metal, drifting in silence, asking the universe if anyone is listening. After 45 years, it has traveled beyond the planets, beyond the sun's reach, into a place no human has ever seen. Now, near the end of its journey, Voyager has encountered something impossible to fully explain. Not aliens or divine presence, but perhaps the very breath of the cosmos, a pulse or whisper from the edge of reality itself. As its signal grows weaker and it fades into legend, one truth remains. Voyager 1 is no longer just exploring space. It has become part of space. That haunting fact reminds us that the universe is not just stranger than we imagined. It waited this long to start. Speaking back